to the A Picture is Worth 1,000 Words podcast. Join us as we discuss the antics of pro athletes, sports politics, and everything in between. No sport nor athlete is off limits. Now, get you a pitcher of wine and enjoy the show. Here are your hosts, Lene and Linnell Fletcher, aka the Fletcher Twins. Hey y'all, welcome back to A Picture is Worth 1,000 Words podcast. This your girl Nell.
And this your girl Nay. What up? What it do, boo?
Wow. Well, this week, let me first start by talking about my drink. I almost forgot. I have a nice sized glass of rosé. Because remember when I used to be at your house and I would pour wine and it would be like a corner of the glass and you would yell at me because I wouldn't fill it up. It's filled up now.
Okay. Up. You learned. Okay.
Yeah. I was trying to be fancy like them people on TV.
No.
What are you drinking?
I am drinking. Remember when we used to stay in Pembroke Pines? We used to drink Arbor and Mist.
PP.
And so, today I'm drinking that. I got the white Zinfandel strawberry, and it is really, really good. I forgot how good this tastes, but I'm going to have to start buying more of this.
I didn't know they still make Arbor and Mist, but okay. This week, I've been getting so many NFL articles about the COVID thing, and I honestly think within 2 weeks they're gonna shut the whole thing down. It's gonna be no more season. Every day I get another article about some team, but somebody done tested positive for COVID, and they have to shut the whole facility down.
Yeah,
they're gonna have to shut it down. It ain't gonna be no back-to-back Chiefs championship. Yeah, no. I said Chiefs and not the Jets. Cause I saw this funny meme on Facebook last night. Because I'm in this Jets fans group, right? So they posted this meme and they was like, the Jets can still go 11-5. And I was like, oh, that's true. He's very optimistic because that's true.
It is true, but highly unlikely because they have to pay the Patriots twice, correct?
Oh, please.
And so that's 2 losses.
Whatever. Tom in Tampa Bay, we can deal with whoever y'all. Oh, Cam Newton, he got COVID, so he gonna be still having the symptoms, like the after effects.
Oh my God.
Okay, let's get into the topic. LeVeon Bell. LeVeon. That's ethnic. Let me just say that.
Is very cultural. Look like it might have been like his mom and dad name put together with a hyphen in the middle of it. Like his daddy name was probably Leon.
Okay. And the mom maybe Beverly with the V. So LeVeon or Dion. LeVeon. Yeah. Yvonne. Okay. Yvonne and Leon. That was their names for the record. Okay. So this is about LeVeon Bell, who was on my team, my New York Jets. First of all, I was so excited last season when we signed him because I'm like, he a beast. Like, he did amazing in Pittsburgh. So, of course, all the Jets fans are hyped, right? Like, we going to go to the ship. We going to the ship, and LeVeon Bell is going to lead the way, all right? So, by this time, as you know, he already was released by the Jets, but we going to get into that. Some background information. So he actually held out the whole 2018 season when he was with Pittsburgh. So he did not play. Then he signed with us last year for 4 years, $52 million with $27 million guaranteed. So he got that $27 million. He already got that, right? So we were very hyped about this because he was a beast in Pittsburgh, but he came to Jets and he was a bomb.
A bomb?
He was a bomb. He blew up in front of our eyes. And it was actually rough from the beginning, right? Because we acquired him under a GM that's no longer there. The GM literally got fired that same season, right? And then our coach, which is Adam Gase. Hey, Adam. He never agreed with the Jets spending that much money on a running back. He denies that, but he never was in favor of us spending that much money on a running back. And so that caused tension, obviously, if you LeVeon Bell and you hear rumblings or rumors of your coach not really wanting you, or at least not thinking you're worth as much money as your contract, right?
Right. Right.
So I'm gonna read some of his stats in 2019 with us because they is very few. But let me read it because it's not cute. 789 rushing yards, so he didn't have 1,000 rushing yard season. 461 receiving yards and only 4 touchdowns. And his average yards per carry was 3.2, which is not good for a top tier running back, right?
No, that's like bottom of the barrel.
Very bottom. And so, of course, Bell, because he was the bee's knees in Pittsburgh, of course, he was frustrated with his offensive role. And the Jets finished 7-9, which is third place in the AFC East.
That's crazy.
Yeah, which is horrible. But so let's get to the 2020 stat. The season opener, he carried the ball 6 times for only 14 yards, and he left with a hamstring injury. So the next 3 games, he was on the injured reserve list. And then when he came back for the Arizona game, he only had 14 touches for 67 yards, and only 1 touch was a catch. And after that game, he didn't even speak to the media because we lost 30-10.
He didn't speak to the media?
He didn't speak to the media.
Those, I hate when athletes do that. That's a sign of a sore loser, because you could do an interview after a game, whether you win or lose. You could be upset in the interview. Just ask Serena Williams and Marshawn Lynch.
I remember Serena, she was just like, she said something like, I don't want to be here. Like, why y'all, I don't want to be here. She kept saying that. And I think, what did Marshawn kept saying? Y'all know why I'm here, or something like that? You know why I'm here?
Yeah, Serena Williams was basically, because you could tell she had an attitude already. I guess she had lost that match. And so her face said it all. Mm-hmm. And I guess somebody asked her something, and she just was like, no, I just don't want to be here. I don't want to be here.
That is so funny. So anyway, let's get back to LeVeon.
Yeah.
What? So Arizona game, didn't talk to the media, blah, 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 blah. And then he started liking several social media posts that was critical of his limited role on the Jets, which pissed Adam Gase off. And I'll read some of the tweets, and then I'll tell you what Adam said.
Okay.
One of the tweets that he liked said, LeVeon Bell had 1 target in the passing game today, the same amount as Trayvon Wesco, and Jeff Smith had 11. Another tweet said, LeVeon Bell, whom the Jets stressed the need to be involved in the passing game this season, had 1 catch on 1 target for 7 yards. Another one said, the usage of LeVeon Bell is inexcusable. Only 1 target in the passing game. He's the most talented player on offense, and they don't get him the ball in his hands enough. Super frustrating that we're wasting a talent of a player like LeVeon Bell. And then the last one I am going to read, it says, as much as I hate the idea of the Jets should trade LeVeon Bell. He's one of the most talented running backs in the NFL, but is not being used right now. Gase has had an issue with him since day one, and as bad as the team has been, Bell's been nothing but a class act and deserves better. So he liked all those tweets pretty much.
So those was his friends, right?
They probably was just, and that's what I was going to say. I was going to be like, who do the research that know who like it, who posts? Like, is that a job?
It is a job, and companies have algorithms.
Oh gosh,
they do. That it tells you every time somebody like a post or comment on a post or unfollow somebody. Yes, there are algorithms out there to do that. It's not just some random person looking at everybody post.
Because I'm like, that'll take a lot of time. Like, who doing that? And so the Gase, which is my coach, he responded by saying, I hate that that's the route we would go with all of this instead of just talking about it. But it seems that's the way the guys want to do it nowadays. And a lot of people
go to Twitter
for their therapy. That's their therapy. But yeah, they said that was a nice response from a guy who is routinely known to trash his players behind the scenes. So Gase probably not innocent either. So let's get back to him being released on Tuesday. He was just released. And you know what I found out? Because I did some research.
What you found out?
The NFL day off is Tuesday. He got fired on his day off.
He got fired on his day off. I
He
was
got
gonna say
fired on
that
his
too.
day off.
Yeah.
How you get fired on your day off? That is crazy. But that brings me to an interesting question. Would you rather be fired on your day off or go into work and be fired at the beginning of the day or the end of the day? Like, I think I would rather get fired on my day off. Don't let me get dressed. Don't let me get dressed, put on my heels, take this commute, go to you, and you go to work, and as soon as I walk in the door, you waving me to your office. No, ma'am. I'm working this day. I'm working today.
The whole
I'm
day.
working tomorrow. I'm working the rest of the week. You're gonna have to fire me on Friday. Not on no Tuesday in the middle of the week. No.
But I don't know. Some people don't want to be fired on a Friday because they don't want to work the whole week. Because as HR, we know well in advance if we gonna fire, when we gonna fire you. So I don't know. I might, soon as you might need to let me know, because I'm not about to be walking around the office and everybody know that my last day about to be Friday and I don't know. So everybody looking at me funny. No, soon as you know, let me know.
And you up there being nice to Susan and Jack and Bobby. Y'all having a birthday party in the break room. Y'all up there dancing and stuff. You all in their face and they know you getting fired.
I see it all the time.
But anyway, so after they announced that Bell tweeted the quote unquote praying hands.
Not the high five hands, the praying hands.
That's what I was about to say. Technically, those aren't praying hands. Those are two hands giving each other high five. So he was happy about it. That's what I'm saying. I think he was happy about it.
So you don't think he thought it was the praying hands?
Everybody think that that's the praying hands, but it's already been debunked that those are two high five hands. So,
but do you think he know that though?
If he picked up,
he don't know that.
Yeah, I was about to say if he picked up a book, he might know, but I don't know. But even if they were praying hands or high fiving hands, I think he's happy about being released because he wasn't being used. But I'm mad because I'm a Jets fan and it sucks. So my thing is, do you think Adam Gase should have? Oh no, Bell, you think should have talked to Gates before he took his frustration out on social media, liking all them posts or whatever? Or do you think that was a way to get Gates' attention? Oh, because we have a new GM now also. We have a new GM. The GM that hired him was fired. So that's probably was the only guy in the organization that liked him.
He did. I don't see nothing wrong with liking posts that's in your favor. No, I don't think he should have talked to him because I'm pretty sure he probably already talked to him. Athletes are not shy. Okay. So if they feel like they getting played and they not playing, they gonna say something. Even on the sidelines on Sunday, you see people going back and forth with their coach. They like, throw me the ball, coach. Put me in, coach. So I'm pretty sure he probably already taught him, and I guess it wasn't working. So maybe this was a way to get his attention. It got it. He got a response.
So are the Jets better off without Bell? Is the question.
No.
Is no hopes? No. Okay.
I told them they need to shut the whole organization down and start from scratch.
Start from scratch?
Yeah, they need to do an open call.
Come on, come all. Anybody, if y'all can catch a ball, y'all can be on the Jets, okay?
Yeah.
So my last question about this is, do you think in most cases or some cases the tensions between players and coaches spill onto the field? Like, if you don't like your coach, do you want to win for him? Or also, could Adam Gase have been sabotaging Bell because he calls the plays, right? So he could have been calling the play against him. Like, don't throw the Bell on this one. Don't give Bell the ball.
He the head coach. Head coaches normally don't call the plays. It's the offensive coach. But no, I think you would want to do good on the field and prove yourself. So number one, you can play more and possibly get more money. So no, I don't think. I think if they do argue behind the scenes, that would be motivation to do better. That would be motivation for me to prove myself more.
Okay.
Like, I'm going to prove you wrong.
Okay, well, he did run away with $27 million, so that was a win for him, I think. Because some players, they don't care about playing or winning championships. They care about their money. It's business first.
Yeah, that's true.
And you see, he signed with my second favorite team, the Chiefs. He signed a 1-year contract there. And I'm like, he went from my first team to my second team. That's insane. So I'm still happy.
It's insane. What's insane is that you got 2 teams.
Man,
that is insane.
Well, you have to have a backup plan. Everybody needs a backup, okay?
No.
And Travis Kelce provided that service.
Okay.
All right, let's talk about another bad boy, Michael Thomas. So he's a wideout for the Saints, and he was ruled out for the Chargers game for quote-unquote disciplinary reasons. And as soon as I got that article, I'm like, what are the reasons? Like, don't tell us that. And then literally 2 seconds later, I got another article and said, because he punched a teammate in practice.
Yeah. When I first saw that he punched somebody in practice, the first thing I thought about was Iverson in his practice interview. I was like, we talk about practice? He punched somebody in practice? And then I'm looking, trying to figure out who did he punch, and I found out.
Oh, who? Because I don't know. I was going to ask you. I have no idea.
The person he punched name is Chauncey Garter Johnson, hyphenated Johnson, whatever. So he punched Chauncey, which I think this is only his second year on the Saints. So he pretty much a rookie, but also, let me point this out. Last year, he was a rookie, and they got in a fight last year, too.
Oh, my God.
So this is like, they just don't like each other.
That is crazy. Yeah, they don't need to be on the same team because they're going to always have conflict.
Yeah, so apparently, they were jawing back and forth at the end of the game, like going back and forth. Mm-hmm. And it reminded me,
fighting words.
Yeah, it reminded me of Ramon from episode 4. And I'm like, what are they arguing about? And I thought Ramon came to mind, and I was like,
oh my goodness.
He probably said a Yo Mama joke.
Oh no.
So I got another one.
Oh God. Go ahead.
So he probably said Yo Mama so fat that her blood type is Popeye's chicken.
What? How can? But how? That is crazy. Where do you come up with these jokes?
They come to me.
Anyway, my thing was, okay, you said Chauncey is the guy he punched.
Yeah.
Why wasn't he suspended from the game or had to sit out in the game?
What that tells me, I don't know. It doesn't say. I mean, I know they said they reviewed the tape because I guess there were cameras. And so they decided that Michael was going to sit out that game. But what it tells me is that Chauncey didn't fight back.
That's why
he didn't hit him back. So Chauncey is 22. Michael is 27.
Chauncey is a baby.
So that's 5. Yeah, that's 5 years apart. That's like my 10-year-old punching my 5-year-old in the face. The 5-year-old, he just going to fall down. So, and I was shocked because, number one, Chauncey, that's a hood name.
That's is. We knew a guy named Chauncey.
Yeah,
I think he was he was cute. Okay, go ahead.
And so I was shocked because Chauncey is a hood name and he's from Florida. So I'm like,
no,
you just let this dude from California punch you in the face and you ain't do nothing?
He from Cali?
And then and then I did some more research, and I looked closer into Chauncey, and he's from Central Florida, and he went to UF. Now, had he been from South Florida and went to UM, or FSU, then it would have been another story. We would have been reporting, but
because he hit Michael with that one-hitter quitter.
Yeah.
The one-hitter quitter. So he was out for one game. Does the punishment fit the crime? Or you don't think what goes on in practice should be reflected at a game?
I don't know, cause Michael is he's like what
They're
the number one receiver.
Yeah.
So I don't know. They might need him to play because the way the Saints looking so far, they need all the help they can get.
They barely won in that overtime game. They
barely is an understatement. They need all the help. He need to play every game, all the time, and every play on offense. He need to be out there. He might even need to be on the defense. That's a team. He might need to kick the ball, whatever, the punter, whatever. He need to be on the field.
Oh my goodness. Well, hopefully he don't butt nobody no more. You got to control yourself, sir. Control your emotions. Anyway, now it's time for our flashback moment. And speaking back with LeVeon Bell and how him and the organization didn't really get along, the flashback moment is about Brett Favre, which is one of my favorite quarterbacks. Hi, Brett. You remember him in them Levi's commercial and he looked hot?
I thought they was Wrangler jeans commercials.
Okay. So one of the jeans.
Okay.
Anyway, him and the Packers. So Brett Favre kept flirting with, I'm going to retire this year. I'm not going to retire. I'm going to retire. I'm not going to retire. So they didn't pretty much know what to do with Aaron. Like, because, of course, if Brett didn't retire, Brett was always going to be number one. So the Packers kept, like, for years this was going on, and the Packers finally pushed him out of the organization, and he didn't take it too well. He did not take it too well. So he started bashing the Packers for years, which made things awkward between him and Aaron and created a messy situation for the franchise.
Well, from what I know, from what I researched and read.
Oh, and one more thing. He went to my Jets. But go ahead.
He retired after the 2007 season. And then in that off season, he unretired. Yeah. And so obviously when he decided to unretire, when he decided to change his mind, he didn't tell nobody. So he reported to training camp.
Oh gosh.
He reported to training camp. Mind you, they had already hired Aaron Rodgers and they was like moving forward with him. So my question, I was wondering why. But
I hope I know you're not about to say what I think you're about to say. Go ahead.
Anyway, what I was wondering was when he showed up the training camp and they had Aaron was already there, how did that meeting go with him and the coach? He went in the coach room and the coach office and the coach was like, what, you thought we was playing? Ain't nobody playing but you. You run up and down the field all day playing. We ain't playing about this position.
That's our second reference from Friday on this episode.
And so that reminded me of George on Seinfeld.
Yes, that's what I was talking about.
When he quit on Friday and then he changed his mind over the weekend and just came back in on Monday like nothing happened.
Yeah, because Jerry told him, he was like, just go in, just walk in.
No, yeah, I quit on Friday, but I'm here. I was just playing. I changed my mind. I had to change it hard.
That is hilarious.
So you can't be playing double dutch with your career. You in, out. No, get in there or go. What you talking about?
So, and I agree. So the lesson of the week is try not to bash your current employer. Wait till you get a new job and bash them when you're at your new job.
Yeah. Well, pretty much.
So that brings us to the highlight of the week. This is actually a pretty good one, I think. It is. So the Clippers. The Clippers, not the Scissors. It's the Clippers. I gotta remember that. Okay. Yeah. The Clippers hired Tyronn Lue as their head coach, which is amazing and a great opportunity for him. Let me run down some of his stats. He spent the last 5 seasons as the Clippers' assistant under Coach Doc Rivers. He's the former Cavaliers coach with my boy LeBron. Hey, LeBron. And he led the Cavs to his first championship in 5 decades. and he became the third ever rookie head coach to win an NBA title. Okay. So he signed a 5-year deal with the Clippers, and supposedly Chauncey, there go that name again, supposedly Chauncey Billups would be Lou's top assistant. So good job, Lou.
Good job.
And go ahead. Because I was about to say I got an honorable mention in this.
Yeah, go ahead. Because I'm going to say something about it.
Okay, the honorable mention is that fan, and I would like to know his name. So y'all email us because I don't know his name. Email us his name. It's a fan at the Astros game, and he heckled the Astros from the parking lot with a megaphone. Because it's no in-person audience. So you got to do what you got to do. He had time that day, and he decided to use the time well. He heckled the Astros.
That's so funny that you mentioned that, because I was just thinking, because I've been watching it's the playoffs for baseball, right? And the Houston Astros are playing Tampa Bay, and Tampa Bay now it's same thing like NBA, best out of 7, so you got to win 4 games, right? And so Tampa Bay was up 3-0.
The Rays, right? Because when I watch baseball, I like the Rays.
Me too. So it was pretty much over. Tell me why tonight, I believe tonight is game 7.
What?
They gonna fold like the Clippers? Came back. Yeah, they gonna fold like the Clippers. And you know what? I was rooting for Tampa Bay, but I don't know. This is historical. I think I might be rooting for the Astros tonight.
Oh, no.
I watched the games, and they're good. And I'm like, I can't believe they lost a 3-0 lead. I can't believe it's 3-3 right now. So
unbelievable.
I just wanted to give a shout out to the Astros. I'm rooting for y'all tonight.
Hopefully they win, and I need that fan's name because we need to be friends. Anyway, go on with your HR business. I saw some products on the website. Tell the people about it.
Okay, so yes, we have officially launched our first set of products, and they're, like I said last week, digital downloads. So I'm going to be putting out more content this week on our social media pages. And so you can follow us or get to just connect with us on social media from our IG page is HCMGMT Consulting. Again, that's HCMGMT Consulting. Click the link in our bio, and on our link tree, there's a link to go directly to our products. And our products are resources for small businesses. They'll help you out from A to Z. For instance, one is an interview guide, and it'll help you conduct the perfect interview and be in compliance, because a lot of people conduct interviews and they're totally out of compliance and could get sued for multiple reasons. So this will help you conduct the perfect interview and be in compliance. So check us out, and it's more to come.
Perfect. All right, that's the show for the week. We will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.
Peace out.
Hey, y'all. Thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of A Picture is Worth 1,000 Words with yours truly, the Fletcher Twins. Make sure you join us every week and rate, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit up our email at podcast.1000words@gmail.com with any questions or topics you'd like to hear us cover. Also, check us out on IG at the Fletcher Twins and Facebook at A Picture is Worth 1,000 Words.